Okay, now let's do another example. How we calculate the marginal profit, marginal revenue, marginal cost from the original function. This video talks about the calculating how we can calculate marginal functions. Um, by taking an example, I have marginal. Okay, I have marginal. Sorry, I have the original. I have the revenue function. Okay, revenue function. Now let's take an revenue function, which is r. This q means r means revenue, and this q means the quantity used in the revenue function is 50q plus 0.0.3 q is square. I took these questions from apply it from our textbook for BBIS student Kathmandu University. And to calculate the marginal revenue, just I need to calculate the first derivative of this revenue function. R prime q is equal to uh, derivative of r derivative of rq over dq is equal to, is also called the marginal revenue, is equal to, now let's find the first derivative by using the power rule of 50 q, that is 50, the power of q is 1 here, 50 into 1 is 50, and q1 minus 1, n minus 1 plus 0.3 into power 2 into q power 2 minus 1, and that is or therefore marginal revenue is equal to 50, q power 0 is 1 plus 0.6 q. This is the marginal revenue. When question asks to calculate the marginal cost, then first of all we need a cost function. If cost function is equal to, or let's say cost function is equal to 3q square plus q, then the marginal cost is equal to c prime q is equal to 6q plus 1. On this way we calculate the marginal cost. And if demand function is given, and demand function is given, demand function is given as in term of p is equal to 2q plus 1 is demand function, and revenue function is 3q square plus 1. Then what can be the profit function? Pi is profit function is equal to what? The profit function is equal to pi is equal to revenue minus sorry, this revenue function is not given in the case of the demand function is given, and the cost function is given. C q is equal to 4q plus 6. This is the cost function. Revenue function, profit function is equal to revenue minus cost function, so I have the revenue function is, I don't have the revenue function over here, so revenue function is demand into quantity minus cost function. So demand function is here, I have that is 2q plus 1, and the quantity is q minus cost function is 4q minus 6 is equal to 2q square plus q minus 4q minus 6 is equal to 2q square minus 3q minus 6 is our profit function. Now if we need to calculate the marginal profit, then we have to find the prime profit prime. Profit prime is equal to 4q minus 3. On this way we calculate the marginal function. Thank you very much.